Hello and welcome back if you're new here. Hi, my name's Caitlin. I am the owner and maker behind Little Women Creations. Today I am getting set up for a market, as you can hopefully tell by my packed car behind me. I'm at the Deer District, which, since it is now the holiday season, is dubbed the Cheer District here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It's right outside where our NBA team, the Milwaukee Bucks, play. So I'm really excited. We're gonna set up in the beer garden that's outside. It's a little chilly right now. It is 43 degrees Fahrenheit. It is supposed to get a little warmer today. I'm hoping it's not too windy. We'll see. But anyway, grab a project, grab something to drink, and just come hang out with me at my market. I just finished unloading my car. I have everything set out in my spot. Now, Milwaukee Makers Market do monitor your space while you're gone, so that's one thing that I really like about this market and just the coordinator in general. I like to take all of my product out first, get that all set up in a space, and then take all of my display items, my tent, my table, my shelf, second, and I had to do a third trip, so second and third today. I pack my car the opposite. So I usually put all of my display items in first, my tent, my table, and that's because it sits on the bottom and my actual items go on top in these really nice plastic bins that I have. I'm gonna take this moment to eat some breakfast. I picked up Starbucks this morning, so I'm gonna just eat it here, not worry about it at the booth. It's currently at 9:40. The event starts at 11. My mom is also on her way too, so I'm gonna have to come get her from here because she's bringing some stuff as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a hectic hour and like 20 minutes, but it'll be really good. I'm really excited. Welcome back to my apartment. I hope you enjoyed that market vlog. It was a really fun day. I was glad that my mom was able to come and just hang out with me. I hadn't seen her for a bit, so it was really cool just to have her come. It's always fun too because she'll just crochet along with me, and she definitely is that Midwestern mom that will make small talk with everyone that comes into my booth. So as a reminder, this was on As a reminder, this market was on November 18th. We did reach a high of, I believe it was somewhere in the high 40-degree Fahrenheit area. So it was pretty comfortable throughout the day, which is great for Milwaukee, Wisconsin in the middle of November. In total, I made $697, and that's the gross sales. I had a total of 29 sales, and my average sale was $24. Now, one thing that I really like to see is that average sale price, because that gives you a little more input into if people are looking to spend or if they're looking to maybe just buy something on the lower end. The event started at 11 a.m. and ran until 4 p.m. I did make sales throughout that entire time frame, and I did have one, it looks like, that I actually made at 5 p.m. As I was taking down and leaving. 72% of my sales were from card sales. There were 19% from Venmo, and then finally 9% from cash. I was actually really surprised that a lot of people were using their card over cash. I know because this is the shopping season and people are going to craft markets on the weekends, they usually do carry some cash. But this is the most card sales I think I've ever taken. Not monetary wise, right? Like I've collected more than $500 on a credit card, but 72% of all of my sales were from credit cards. So this is a great reminder that if you are unable to take credit cards, I would highly consider looking into it. I use Square. I do have a Square referral down below that will save me and you, I believe, on processing fees. Because in total, I had $14.77 that were taken from my gross sales for the Square fees. My net total came out to be $682.23. I was really excited at this event because I actually sold one of my hexagon cardigans, which it's always a great market whenever I sell one just because it's my highest priced item. So I sell them for $70 each. And I was really excited that I was able to sell one. It was my, I think it was like Valentine's Day colors if I remember correctly. So I was really excited for that. I do think though that I sold a second one. I'm not sure though, it doesn't show, I must not have had it in my Square, but I thought I sold my Wednesday inspired one where it's half rainbow and half black and white, or like monochrome. The other big sellers I had were actually velvet beanies. I was really excited to see I sold 3 of them for a total of $80. So those vary because of the 5 sizes. They start at $20 and go all the way up to $35. The pattern is, I think, $7 from Cameron's Cute Creations. It's been selling really well for me. I'm really impressed with it. So I'm very, very happy that those have sold because I did spend quite a considerable chunk of money on getting the yarn I needed for it and then buying the pom-poms. I already had buttons for them, but the yarn and the pom-poms aren't cheap. So I'm glad I was able to do that. The other big seller I had were my octopi. I sold all 5 of my octopi and I think they were between 15, okay, 4 of them were $15 and then 1 of them was $10 because it was a little smaller. So I sold all 5 of them and I haven't had octopi at a market in a while. So I'm glad that they did sell really well because that just tells me that I need to make more for my next market in December. Overall, my best-selling category is plush items with a total of 26 items sold for $322. My second one is uncategorized. So these are ones that I just don't have them in a category, but that was $210. So it does look like I did have a turtle in there, so that should have gone in the plush. And then the dog pom and cat hats that I have are also in there. The other custom amount, I'm not entirely sure what it all was. I did sell 4 wearables, so again, the 3 velvet beanies and the hexagon cardigan. And then I actually sold a pumpkin. So because it was still before Thanksgiving, I did bring a few pumpkins along, just some bigger ones though, none of my small ones. And they sold. I sold one. I was very excited because that means I don't have to store it. All of the plush items that I sold, I'll just quickly run down the list. So I had octopi with me, reindeer, stingrays, bees, mushrooms, blueberries, elephants, owls, pigs, and I did have Christmas tree cakes, which are supposed to look like the Little Debbie tree cakes. This was a great market to be a part of. I had a fantastic time just hanging out with my mom. The weather was gorgeous and people were buying.
It helped actually that it was an hour shorter. Usually Milwaukee Maker Markets are from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So I was able to sleep in a little more, had some more time in the morning to get my stuff ready, right? Take the dogs out, have breakfast, all of that stuff. So I'm really enjoying these outdoor events in the winter. If you have been on the channel for a bit, you know that I did this exact event last year and it went really well. So I'm glad to see that year 2 also was profitable, and I was able to make some new friends. I was able to sell a lot of stuff, which helps out because we just found out that we're buying a house. We actually put in an offer and it was accepted. So after the Christmas holiday and the New Year, we will be moving out of our apartment. So I will need to make as much as I can for my December market. I'll try to pack my yarn up. We'll see. I always feel like I'm not going to have enough yarn for projects. And my worry is always that if I pack my yarn away, I'm just gonna go buy more yarn because I feel like I won't have it. Anyway, we'll get that all figured out. But my next market and my last market vlog of 2023 will be on December 17th. So I'm planning on just doing a full year-end recap when that vlog does come out. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you were able to spend some time with your family over the Thanksgiving holiday, and I hope you were able to get some shopping done, maybe from some small businesses for your holiday gifts. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. If you're still here, I appreciate you all, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.